Hi, I'm Henry of blueheronarts.com. I'm now going to do a demo of a hibiscus flower. First of all, I load the brush, the soft and the stiff combination brush, we call it, with a cinnabar, a little bit orange yellow, to the heel of the brush and mix with some water diluted. So I got a light color with the orange, and then a little bit vermilion color, and plus Chinese red, which is a very bright red, and some rouge to tone it down. Get some dark to the tip. So I have a gradation on the brush now, from dark red to light orange red. And I hold the brush at a slant position with the dark tip front, towards the center of the petal. And just push horizontally. So I got a gradation of all the colors in single load, right? And you can make it up a little bit if you miss some point. And then you can do another one. You can reload the same way a little bit. And point the tip to the center. And this time I will do some different stroke. You can combine two strokes. So you got the center dark gradate to the edge, to the outside. Reload it again. You can add some water. Orange red, some Chinese red, pure red, some rouge, okay, in the same way. Okay, one this way and then one this way, so you have the tip and the bottom are like darker. Sometimes if you still have paints in it, just exhaust it. So look carefully. 1, 2, and just exhaust the rest of it. Carefully fill in the blank, and you can use the. I like to have some white in it to show the strokes, which is good. Okay. And just do another half bloom, or the half flower on top of the frame. So you suggest more of paintings outside. 1, change direction. 2, combine, okay, reload. Orange, red, and rouge. Okay, now a half bloom. Do it here. You can add water. So I would show the back of the petal, so it will be lighter this time. So you sync the gesture or the movement of hand before your brush touch the paper. So when when you do, you will not hesitate. There's no time for hesitation on this kind of paper. That's why you need to think before you touch the paper. The directions, 1, 2, okay. Do the opposite, and then just repeat certain strokes in the same order, same manner. Okay, and then just add more water and do some okay. I will keep the brush, the red, and use a different combination brush, which is the old brush I have to do the leaves. Let me just add one more stroke. Okay. And now mix the color with yellow and the orange, red left over, and with indigo, get a kind of olive color, I'll say, for the back of the leaf. But you don't have to blend it too well, so you can touch a little bit red to the front of the brush and to do the leaves like that. So there's a red tinge in it. The same kind of movement as the petals, but it's a kind of side stroke. And leave room for the front of the leaf, so you don't have to paint a full leaf. So just half of the leaf, it's okay. Okay, now let me show you the other half. I use indigo and some red and yellow, and you will tend kind of dark, very, let me see, more. So get a dark green, then some red will make it kind of, you can even add ink to it to make a really dark green color. And here's the cutting. So show the front side, which is darker. You can do a full front view here and just cutting there. And same here. Okay. You can add more leaves. Just exhaust the brush, and now the calyx under the flower. Use some kind of brown color, just more yellow with some vermilion and some green I have left, or some, you can add more if you want. So with some red color in it will be also good. Okay, now the stem or the branches. I will use some I use some amber and just use this color, the leaf color left over with amber in it to make it green a little bit. And you can add a little bit red, actually ink. And touch a little ink. So start from this corner. Okay. Goes outside the frame and here another branch. I use a small whistle brush right now. Okay. Now I'm going to wait a little bit, let it dry, but not completely dry before we do the veins on the leaves and the petals. Okay, now I'm going to add the veins on the leaf. I mixed some ink with indigo to get a really dark blue, black. And then draw the center vein, and then the secondary veins. Notice I use very thin lines instead of thick lines because the style is semi-elaborated. But it's not to the extent of the gongbi or the detailed, elaborated style. But I want to keep it's more in a free writing, ideal writing style, free, spontaneous style with a sense of calligraphy. You can go a little bit outside the boundary of this previous strokes, like that, or within that. Okay. Also the back of the leaves, you can use a little lighter color. You can add some brown in it. Okay. Now let's do the what's that called? The stamen and the pistil in the center of the flower. Actually, just the one long stem with pollens on it. This is the style, you know, the hibiscus, look like some little stamens. You can dot the pollen later with yellow. And maybe a little bit more accent color. Suggest the other side of the flower. Okay. Now I'm going to do the veins on the petals. Use a little stronger color than the base, basically. So add rouge to the cinnabar. I'm sorry, the vermilion color. Or you can use the Chinese red instead of the some Chinese red. With red whisker brush. And just follow the structure of the petal you already have. Curves. This brush is very delicate, very easy to do this kind of line. You know, don't have to be parallel exactly like the real flowers. And again, it's calligraphic, so with press and lifting slightly. The important is you always have beginning and ending. So it's not kind of floating. Every line gives a sense of definition. Let me see. You want a little darker on this one. So they're not really even, you know, there could be a little rhythm in it. Some parts more dense than the other. Lighter on the back, so you can add some green even in it. Let's see. Just a lot darker, barely darker than the base color would be fine. Keep it thin. It's good. It will not destroy the stroke that you have already. Also on this bud. Okay, you can accent the butt a little bit with the. You can like show through the inner petals that are coming out. Just a little accent. That's all. I'm going to find a place to sign it. Okay, I'm going to make some final touch with Collins. I mix the white with the yellow to make an opaque yellow, whitish yellow, kind of light yellow, very thick color, so I can kind of dot on the, you won't see on the paper, but we'll see on the red base, right? With a rhythm. This could be a little more. Okay, and let me see what else. Okay, the signature. I'm using this Visual Hair signature brush. So basically, you need only a few brushes. But if you have more brush, you can use separate colors: a cold color and warm color, and the ink brush may be separated. But that's optional. I'm going to sign right here. The signature don't have to go to the corner. It could be a little higher. So, oops, too much ink. And also give it a ear. The ear of rabbit. Now the seal. Okay. Thank you for watching, and if you have any other requests, please let me know. And my class will start in July, which will give more detailed step-by-step instructions with a class discussion room. So I will give individual critiques on your practice. Thank you. Bye-bye.